Hey you guys, welcome back. You're watching Point on Archery and I'm your host Brad. Thanks for being here. So today in this video we're going to be doing an unboxing and a first impressions of the Fairweather Barebow tab. This is a tab that I've been waiting on to get for quite some time now. It's taken a little while to get here from Australia, and then it's been sitting in purgatory at my dad's house in Texas, and he was actually able to get it sent out to me recently, and I received it in the mail yesterday. And I just wanted to do a little video today because I opened up the packaging and I was pretty excited about what I saw, and thought I'd put a little video together showing you guys some of the parts and pieces and just some of what I think about this thing right off the bat. So yeah guys, let's get into it. Okay you guys, so this is the box that I got in the mail recently. This is the box that was shipped to me from Australia by Simon Fairweather. I got this thing in the mail yesterday, and I popped this thing open and I was super stoked whenever I saw what was inside. First thing you're gonna notice when you pop everything out of the box, which I'm gonna set this thing over to the side, the first thing you get in here is the tab kit itself. This thing has the tab and all the little parts and pieces and tools that you're gonna need to modulate and kind of configure your tab. The box itself is really cool. This thing is really sturdy. It's kind of a foamy, sort of rigid material, similar to the stuff that you're going to get if you buy like optics, if you buy like Vortex or something like that, or other binoculars and things like that come in boxes like this. That's really similar to what this is. And so if you pop this box open, you're going to get this right here. This is what it's going to look like. It's going to have your tab on this side right here. There's a little retention strap kind of holding the tab in place, which is really cool and a really nice feature. And then on the other side, you're going to have this little pocket right here. Inside the pocket, what you're going to notice is that you've got yourself a pen. This is a little Simon Fairweather Archery pen right here. And this is actually a really cool feature and something I think is really awesome to include in this kit setup, because I know as an archer I'm always looking for a pen or a pencil when I'm out in the field or doing any kind of archery gear stuff, or just like writing down the score, and having a pen included into this little setup is awesome. So now, you know, obviously you guys see behind me, I've got my little cups of pens and stuff behind me. I'm always looking for a pencil, I'm always looking for a pen. So it's really cool that Simon included this in here, and this is gonna be for actually marking your tab itself. Speaking of your tab, so you've got this little kit right here, and this is going to have your wrench inside, and it comes with an extra screw just in case you lose that screw. This is awesome as well. The tab actually itself comes with these little strips of tape here, and these little strips of tape are for actually adding to your tab here. If you notice, the tab itself is flat and comes with no etched markings or anything at all. It's just smooth. So these right here are going to be for taping onto the tab itself and marking with the pen that they supply. If you guys notice, on one side here, it actually has unmarked strips of tape, and then you actually have two strips of tape that you're provided that have increments dialed in on those. Similar to a Yoast tab in terms of markings, they have that on here. Or if you're the kind of guy who really likes to have your own specific markings, you can put the unmarked tape on there and use the pen to mark those. So this is also a really cool feature and awesome thing that they added to this. And then of course, you've got yourself a little sticker here. This is a little Simon Fairweather sticker right here that they add. I'm gonna be putting that on my bow probably. And then on the inside here, you've also got a piece of suede that they add in here. So if you want to add an extra layer to the tab, you can. Instead of running all 4 pieces of leather with this one included, you could run 2 pieces of leather or whatever. I think this is a really cool feature, especially for those out there who are used to running suede on the back side of their tab, which I actually am, and I'll probably end up running this most likely. So let's go ahead and pull the tab out. The tab is made out of kind of a polymer material. It's like a plastic or a polymer material. It's actually really rigid and very smooth. It feels very well made. It does not feel cheap at all. It feels very nice. This plastic material feels strong and durable, and I really do like this. Normally I use the Yoast Pro Tab, the brass Pro Tab, and I really like that brass, but this material right here being plastic, it feels good in the hand just right off the bat. I actually don't mind that it's made out of plastic, and it doesn't feel cheap. It feels very nice in the hand. And it's got these 2 Allen screws here, so it looks like what you're going to do is probably simply pop these two off, and then this actually sandwiches apart, and then you can add or take away the leather and then add your ring to the back. The leather itself, this leather is actually kangaroo leather. It comes with 3-ply kangaroo leather. What you're going to notice with this kangaroo leather, it's got a really nice finish on the top. It's not nearly as slick and as smooth as like cordovan or something like that, but it's more akin to like the texture of like a really fine grained calf hide, and I really like it. So far this seems like it's going to be a really nice leather to shoot in. The leather itself, as far as the thickness in the ply, it looks like it's running about 1 mil each one, maybe a little smaller. It's actually pretty thin. For those of you out there who are really into shooting tabs that are a lot thinner to get a little bit better index on the string, this is going to be a good tab for you, I think, because it comes with so many different layers of leather, and you can really configure that to as thin or as heavy as you want with this extra piece of suede cowhide right here. I'm really stoked to actually take this this kangaroo leather out. I've never shot kangaroo leather, and I'm really stoked to put the kangaroo leather through its paces. I mostly shoot cowhide or cordovan leather. For the past couple of years now, I've almost been exclusively shooting cordovan on my facing. So like I said, super stoked to check this out and get a good feel for it. And so the next thing you're going to look at when you get your tab in the mail is it's going to come with your tab rings. It's a really nice box. It looks really nice. It has the size marked on the side, and it comes with 2 rings. I got the 25 size set, which is a little bit larger for my hand, but I tend to like a tab ring or retention strap of some kind to be a little bit looser, because I flip my tab back and forth whenever I'm shooting. So I tend to like kind of a looser ring. So I got the size 25s. I also got a second size. This is the size 23s. What you'll notice with these 2 rings is that one is going to be slightly stiffer than the other one. They feel really nice. They don't feel cheap at all. They feel like really well made. They've got the Fairweather insignia on the top of the ring, which is a cool feature. And then on the bottom side of the ring itself, it actually has the size number on it as well. So if you have like a couple of these in a box or something like that, and you end up kind of trying to figure out which size it is and you don't know, it actually has it marked on the bottom. So like I said, it looks like Simon really thought about everything with this whole setup. I'm really impressed. First impressions right off the bat, opening this box up, like I said, I was really stoked when I opened this thing up. I was really surprised by how quality the packaging is, and the tab kit, that how everything was laid out, how it was put together. It's just really well thought out, and it looks to me to be very much worth the money. I'm very excited to actually start getting this thing out on the range, and I'm gonna trim it up first and then take it out on the range and start slinging some arrows through it and really get a good sense of how it shoots and kind of what this leather does and how it feels. I think this is an excellent tab right off the bat. I can't wait to get started shooting it and doing a full review of it. So that's the plan, guys. I've got a bunch of tabs lined up that I'm going to be doing reviews on here in the near future, and I'm going to have a Barebow tab sort of series of videos where we're going to start with the Yoast tab, and then we're going to work our way down through the Sniper, Black Mamba, Fairweather, Archery, and a couple of other really well-known companies that make Barebow tabs. I'm pretty stoked about getting on those videos really soon. Work's been crazy, and obviously the world has been crazy right now, and so it's been tough to get out and really get as much shooting done as I want to, but I'm going to do the best I can to bring that stuff to you as soon as possible. I'm really stoked. I hope you guys are stoked. So yeah, guys, if you want to see more stuff like this in the future, remember to like, subscribe, share, comment. Remember to get outside, get to the range, keep training, y'all.